Okay, welcome to the course. My name is Rick Jenkins, the Supa Producer. I'm an independent film producer and president of ScreenMagic Films. Let's get started. Producing independent films for profit, the pre-production stage. Okay, what is the pre-production stage? Pre-production is finalizing preparations for film's production to go into effect. This is when you make all your final plans before the cameras actually start rolling. This is where you have to be fully organized and set to go before you actually start shooting. All right, let's talk about the major duties in the film pre-production stage. And as always, I have an asterisk there. That asterisk just symbolizes that none of this is set in stone. Some people will do things a little bit differently, but as I always say, I made over 15 films this way. I have my zombie series on Amazon Prime running, and I prepared my series this way. So this is something that I do and I suggest you do. But as always, this is something that can be changed wherever you want to change it. All right, so let's get into the actual duties. All right, the first thing you want to do is finalize your start and end shooting dates, and I'll explain why a little bit later why this is very important in your pre-production stage. You want to hire your cast. You definitely want to get the right people before you start shooting. I mean, that makes sense. You want to hire your crew. I'm going to talk in detail about the best crew people to get and the best way to get them. You want to finalize the script. A lot of people go into making a film with thinking they have the perfect script before they even get into development. It's really not a good idea to have a locked final script before you even start any of these things, because a lot of things can change and it just turns into a domino effect when you have a sort of a locked script before you even go into development or pre-production. You want to have a nice tight script before you start your pre-production, but you don't want to really finalize it and lock it until you're in pre-production. This is also where you secure your equipment and your props. You definitely want to purchase production insurance. We'll get into that, the best kind and why you should do it. And meals and craft service. This is extremely important. You have to feed your cast and crew, and we will get into the best way to do that. All right, so this is what we will talk about in the course. These are the major topics, and I will get into much more detail on each of these in the course. So again, welcome to the course, and let's get started with finalizing start and shooting dates.